Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a lovely day out there today. We're going to look at the leader of Canada having a whole fit because his little media buddies got labeled as, media friends of the government, otherwise known as government-funded media. Now, when they put this thing into effect, they wanted to label government-funded things. It's to combat Russia because, of course, it was to get things like Reuters and those ilk tagged as government funded. But listen to Trudeau just having a whole ass fit.
I think it says a lot about the Conservative Party of Canada.
Because the Conservative Party of Canada did this, not Twitter.
They're choosing to constantly attack independent media organizations, journalists who are working hard to keep
it. If it's government funded, that by definition is not independent.
Canadians informed and support our democracy.
Of course he's going to say it supports our democracy because it's his people deciding what gets ran or not.
CBC Radio-Canada serves right across the country, delivers local news and local content in many regions of the country.
So they have different local government-funded offices?
That, yes, has been challenged over the past years, but the idea of adding to that challenges and laying on.
Why do these media organizations think being labeled as government-funded media is now a challenge?
By attacking this Canadian institution.
Really? It's an attack on the institution to be labeled what you are as government-funded? It's an attack if people tell the truth about the media and where their money comes from. Oh, really? What are you gonna say, that it makes their credibility questionable? If the money inflow is questionable? Why would people question the media writing puff pieces about the government when they find out that the government is paying the media to write puff pieces about them? You're not supposed to ask those questions. Shut up, pleb. Good God, these people are trans-fucking-parent, aren't they?
Attacking the culture and local content that is so important to so many Canadians.
What, like you wearing blackface? Is that so important? Oh, wait, no, we're not supposed to talk about that. CBC one, let's talk about that.
Really indicates the values and the approach that Mr. Poilievre is putting forward. And I think it is telling that in order to attack this institution that is important for many, many Canadians.
And how would having the label government funded, how would that change that? What would be the hindrance there? Like, I would love just a little explanation. Anything, really, honestly.
He runs to American billionaires, the tech giants that they continue to defend in committee and in their approach on our legislation to make tech giants pay their fair share.
Isn't it crazy that it's just incredibly bonkers, actually, that these people think that when the media is on their side, it's fine, they can do whatever they want, but the minute the media does something that's against the government has to go, no, this is terrible. We're supposed to control social media. They're not supposed to tell the truth about us. God bless. How is this grown adult in charge of a country? He's having a hissy fit live on stage.
Conservatives are always there to defend them. So when they're trying to attack a foundational Canadian institution, the fact that he has to run to American billionaires for support to attack.
I'm pretty sure America was going to do that anyway, because they do that to, I don't know, every media that's government funded.
Canadians says a lot about Mr. Poilievre and his values.
Oh, no, it's just the conservatives' fault that the truth is being told about the Canadian government-funded newspaper. I don't understand either, honestly. But here's the breakdown of it, if you're curious. The CBC, they got 70% of their funding, $1.4 billion, from the Canadian federal government. Wow. They don't want to be labeled government funded, but they are more than happy to cash those government checks. Here's a little spoiler alert or a hint, just kind of something for you guys to look forward for. If the government and the media are all colluding on keeping secret where the media gets their money from, first off, it's the government. Second off, that should worry you. And here is the reaction from CBC. Our journalism is impartial and independent. To suggest otherwise is untrue. That's why we are pausing our activities on @Twitter. And then it says the same thing in French because Canadian. That sounds familiar. Like how the government-funded NPR stepped away from Twitter. I don't know, guys. Sorry this is a little bit of a shorter video, but it certainly is interesting that all these government-funded news organizations are pausing their use of Twitter after being labeled government-funded on Twitter. Man, I thought these were private companies and could do what they wanted to do. Suddenly seems it's not the case, huh? Just food for thought. Thank you for watching. Again, I apologize for a short video. I appreciate your understanding. Please leave a like, leave a comment, leave all that stuff down below. And go on Twitter because you're not government funded. Hopefully. Thank you. We have a little addendum. This is a couple hours after I recorded the video. Elon Musk tweeted this out. Canadian Broadcasting Corp said they're less than 70% government funded, so we corrected the label. I thought this was a meme. I thought this was a joke. CBC verified at CBC 69% government funded media. I thought this was a joke till I went on their official Twitter account. This is the official account and it's real. Holy shit, Elon Musk, this is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. I cannot wait to see the absolute meltdown over this.